Hello, this is Phil with Applegate Bushcraft Survival and Prospecting. Today I'm going to look for mushrooms. I always carry this compass around my neck, as you never know when you're going to get lost. Even if you're in an area that you think you know, you may go a little too far when you get too excited chasing something, and then you need to know your directions. I've never been lost here before, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't carry a compass. Now, I could usually tell the direction by where the sun is in the sky, where the shadows are, and what time of day it is. We're getting close to the patch. I've been coming here now for, about 25 years. I seem to remember I was still using Windows 95 on my computer when I first started coming down here to pick mushrooms. Now, this little knoll here usually does pretty good, but I'm not seeing any mushroom bumps yet. It's good to have a lucky picking stick so you don't have to bend over to check each shrimp on the ground. There hasn't been any rain yet this year in this patch, or at least not since about a month ago. And I believe I do see a mushroom here, but it is not a chanterelle. Usually this is the first patch to come on each year, and I'll find mushrooms here when they're not growing anywhere else. Oop, I see some chanterelles right there. They're little babies, but I'll take them. They'll probably dry out if I don't pick them. And I cover up the hole after I pick it. You know, if there's only one mushroom growing in a patch, I'll usually find it. I do believe I see another one. You gotta look very carefully because they are good at hiding from you. Well, it's looking like it's going to be a short video today. I should come back here though and check this in another week or so. I've gotten up to 30 pounds just on this one knoll before. Not every bump I turn over has a mushroom under it. Kind of looks like I'm not the first one here this year either. You know, I could turn over every bump here, maybe get another handful, but I think that would be counterproductive in the long run. You better just wait and let them get a little bigger before I come back and start tearing it up. Yeah, I'm guessing this mushroom might be poisonous. I'm not sure what this one is. It's better to err on the side of safety. So I'm going to leave this one where I found it. Since this spot comes on before any of the others around here, there's not much point in checking any other places today. I might find one or two mushrooms at each place, but I think I'll come back and hope for rain in the next week, because we got a lot of forest fires burning in the area, so we need all the rain we can get. There are lots of other mushrooms out here though that are not what I'm looking for. And these mushrooms get pretty nasty after they've been sitting a while. I'm going to give it another week or two before I come back here. They're just the first little buttons are starting to pop, so it's too early to pick this patch. You'd do more harm than good if you try to pick it right now. I've seen these patches in full flush the first week of September, and other years it's been longer. There was someone else out here looking for mushrooms. I hope they're not tearing up the patches too much, looking for little babies. So other years I've seen them not even come on at all. Maybe just one or two mushrooms and that's it. But that's not most years. Most years I come in here and get about a bag full around September 5th or so. So I'm still a little bit early. I'll come back here next week and make another video, and we can see how the patch progressed. Thank you for watching. This is Phil with Applegate Bushcraft Survival and Prospecting. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Have a good one. Those people that drove by may have been bear hunters. Bow season just opened a few days ago, so there will be bear hunters out here for the next couple weeks. Got enough for dinner tonight. A closed gate at the campground. I guess that's the new normal now. This camp used to be open well until October. It's the 3rd of September and it's already closed. The signposts are empty. Well, at least the bathroom's still open. Well, this was the spot that I camped at the first year I started picking here. I brought my motor home and I stayed in this spot for about a month. I made an arrangement with the Forest Service because I had a mushroom picking permit, so they allowed me to camp here on that permit. Now this next spot down here is my favorite camp spot in this campground. It's usually occupied. In all the years I've been picking here, I think I've only been able to camp in this spot twice. There's always someone here. But not this year. Ain't nobody camping in any of these spots this year. I think maybe they closed it down to keep all the homeless out, or maybe it's just because that company that the Forest Service jobbed out campground management is too lazy to keep this thing going past the I mean, summer's not even over yet. They got this thing closed. Look how nice that campground is. That's a nice spot. See all the trees. This is the only time of year I come up here too to camp, so if this keeps up, I may never camp here again. This looks like the wild ginger, but it doesn't smell like it. Pretty smoky up here, but it's a lot more smoky down in the valley where I live. I really must confess, I'm not very satisfied with the government's plan to outsource management of this campground to a private company that doesn't keep it open. And even when it is open, you have to go to their website to make reservations. You know, it used to be first come, first serve. You just show up and find a spot. And that was nice, you know, if you had a spur of the moment, you know, whim to go camping up here. But, you know, now you got to check the website. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. Too soon. They shut down the water pump. This is some of the best drinking water you'll find in Southern Oregon right here at this pump. You know, I was tempted to think that they shut this thing down because of the fire danger, but that wasn't the case last year. It was open last year, and when I came in here the first week of September, I was surprised to see it closed. Luckily for me, I do know some good dispersed camping spots in this area, so I won't let this stop me if I want to come up here and camp.